welcome back to another video. You know, it's your girl Shanae. Please leave a like, comment down below right there, and subscribe to this channel. And of course, share it to your friends, share it to your family, share it to your co-worker, share it. Okay, so guys, let's get into the video. So you guys know that I'm a history person. I'm all about women's rights, women ethics, etc. So I want to talk about the mean comment. This is another video addressing some of the mean comments that I have got over the past couple months doing YouTube. So there's so much. My last video, somebody commented and said, I think it's a gentleman. He said, well, you don't look like a lawyer. Okay, let me address that firstly. How does a lawyer look? Lawyers have social life. That means they're not always going to be in jacket and tie, and they're not always going to be in suits, and they're not always going to be in just in work attire. If they go on the road for leisure or just shopping or just go on the road for go on the road sake, they're not going to be in formal wear. They're going to be in casual wear. So in that video, please go and watch that video if you haven't watched it. I was in a casual wear. I look, very casual. Didn't think nothing much of it. I just left it alone. Yes. Secondly, somebody my acne. So I've been struggling with acne, if you can see, from I was 8 years old. Yes, from I was 8, I've been struggling with acne. So it comes and goes, and it just depends on the season we're in. If it's summer or it's kind of cooler, it just depends if my face break out or not. Do I try to maintain it? Yes, I try to maintain it by using products, taking medication, but nothing seems to help as yet. Secondly, persons have been commenting about my look, my physical features. Okay, I let me put this out there. I am doing law, and I wanted to do law, and I'm doing law, thanks be to God. I didn't tell anybody that I was going to be in a Miss Jamaica competition or Miss World. I didn't sign up for that, okay? Not like I could enter, guys, but that's not my thing. My thing is law. So if you guys follow up with social media and influencers and persons that at least one person you follow up from social media. So everyone starts somewhere, and when you start somewhere, as you grow, you learn, or you will look like acceptable by society, if you get what I'm saying. So everybody start somewhere. If you start at the top, good for you. Some person start at the bottom. If you take a social media personnel and you chat back from when they just started to know, there's a complete, sometimes it look like a new person. So so I am young still. I'm still growing. I am still maturing, getting into my features, getting learning my body, learning to accept my body, and just learning. I'm in the learning phase. So guys, please, with the nasty comment, recently I've been seeing less, and thanks be to God, because I addressed it in the other video, but still there's some negative comments. Yeah, some negative comments. I am not a negative person. I'm positive, and I try to think positive all the time. So guys, if you have anything negative to say, think about it, rationalize it, and say, would I be offended if somebody say this to me? How would I take it? So if you want to say something, you can say it respectfully. Everything that you want to say bad or disrespectful, it can be said in a respectful manner. And I'm all about respect because respect is due. I will not disrespect anybody. I love you guys. I love the support because this is helping me to pay for my school fee. So I really appreciate you guys supporting me. But guys, some of the comments, sometimes you can keep that to yourself. You don't need to like blood it out or say something bad because some persons, I know at least one person I've heard this saying that if you don't have anything good to say, don't bother say anything. And that is a strategy that you have to develop as growing people because it's mostly growing people are over here and young people, everybody is over here, but the majority is grown persons. So you have to like, as a grown person, you have to appreciate and understand that it's not everything that comes to your mind you should say. Yes, you have to filter certain things and rationalize what you have to say, and you can say it in a respectful manner because it's all about love over here, all about respect, it's all about good vibes, it's all about like learning new things, sharing, because you guys share with me and I share with you back. So it's all about good vibes over here. So I want to address women in society today. So that's the topic for today because you know it's a good thing to like women should understand. So for centuries, generation, women have been oppressed either by themselves or by men, by religion, by social norms. We have just been oppressed. So what can we do about this oppression? Firstly, instead of us trying to come at each other, to shout at each other, to argue with each other, to have some conflict, some misunderstanding, we can come together and be united. Yeah, we can be united because stereotyping women and the the perception that society have for us, we should like break out of that, we should break out of that mentality, that stereotyping and that oppression, because we are oppressed by society itself. It doesn't make sense for us to be disunited and oppress ourselves. That doesn't make sense. It's better for us to come together and get an understanding and work together to like dismantle these social norms and this social social status and hierarchy. Guys, because to be honest, we are stronger together than divided. We are weak divided. And being a young woman, it is important to have women relationships. It is so vital. Like probably we don't appreciate it in this day and age, but it's very important to have women relationship, especially older women, women that we can look up to, women that young persons can get feedback from, can get reasoning from, can get experience from, can learn from. Yeah. So it's very important for us to stand together because we go through the same biological changes. We have the same biological issue for the most part. So it's easier for us to relate on certain level that a man cannot understand. And for us to be disunited and to be bringing down each other and to be quarreling and to be fighting for absolutely no valid reason, we can come to a common ground, a understanding that look, certain things just push to the side. We have differences. Not gonna say we're not going to have differences, because quote unquote we're emotional beings, and it's not like we're not going to have differences, but we should learn to work through that differences, because it doesn't make sense to be fighting and coming at each other all the time. Why don't we just unite? Why does we don't stand together? And then you will see how strong we will be. So much things will be developed, like mentally and physically in the world, and even intangibly in the world. Intangible items will be developed, like e-commerce, businesses. So much things will be developed if we come together as women. Women, I'm saying women, and I'm emphasizing on women, because men tend to have a stronger bond when it comes to like gender relationship. They have a stronger bond than we. Because if you go into a workplace, a normal workplace, or just an average workplace here in Jamaica, I don't know about overseas because I've never been overseas before or in any other country. If you go to a typical workplace, you see the men are united and they're at the top of the hierarchy mostly, even though Jamaica have the most female manager per square mile, but the CEOs are mostly men, and that's the honest truth. So when you go to a regular business establishment, a business space, a workplace, you see that the men tend to keep together. And then you see a little segregation going on for the women. Why is that? Society tells us, and society dictates to us, that women, they're not supposed to be green. They're supposed to be like, I don't know, enemies of each other. Like, instead of you using your energy, your time, your resources to bring down another female, why don't you elevate that female? In elevation of each other, we will reach a common ground in society that we can make a difference. When we start bringing down each other and saying some derogative things about each other that is not called for, then you will see the society is a better place. Because to be very honest, women are so influential and we are undermined, and that's the honest truth. I'm not a fem. I wouldn't say I'm not a feminist, and I'm a feminist, but just hear me out. Look, we have been undermined for centuries by religion, social status, everything. Because back then, in the back days, women weren't educated. We weren't given an opportunity to be educated. We couldn't have certain, like, we couldn't even own land at one point. We couldn't even vote. Guys, this is where women are coming from. And we have come a mighty long way, but we have a long way still ahead of us because of our disunity. Sorry, our disunity. Like, instead of we just like being negative towards other, it would be so much better for you to help me and I help you in return. I will have this pure good intention for each other. I know this is not a perfect world, and probably this is in my imagination, but probably I can change at least one person's point of view or one person's mind with this video. Look, instead of you fighting against a sister, even if she's not a physical sister, fighting against your friend, you can invest that time in building her and even building yourself eventually. Because it is like a cycle, it is like a spiral. When you help somebody, in turn it helps you, even though that person don't help you, if you get what I'm saying. So for example, I am teaching a young lady, my age group, how to do business, because my strong point is business, and her strong point will probably be public speaking. So I'm helping her, showing her the ropes, telling her stuff that is important and vital to running a business, managing a business, etc. And I see when I'm telling her, I am retaining the information. I know the information, so I'm retaining it more. And then probably she asks me a question, and then I have to go and do an extra research, and that will help me in the long run. Vice versa. She is good at public speaking. I'm very shy. I'm an introvert. She helps me, probably directly or indirectly, to be more open, to speak to a crowd, because as a business person you have to go to business forums and probably you'll be asked to speak. So, like in yes, guys. So, in helping each other, we help ourselves. Nothing is wrong with she selling something and you selling the same thing. I would say, okay, all right, we're going to sell it at the same price. Okay, we're going to sell it at the same price because we're at the same street. No competition. And it's business. So, if you want to raise the price, fine. But it comes down to the personal relationship that you guys have. You don't have to be, I'm not going to say you're going to like every woman on earth, but there's a level to everything, right? You don't have to like the person to have good intention towards them, or to don't want ill of them. Okay, probably that person is just not your tea, and we understand that. Stay far from them, but love them. Don't try to want to, like, um like you want to see their demise. That doesn't make sense. Help each other. Men, I'm not gonna say men don't help women, but we have to help ourselves for us to be helped. If you get what I'm saying, you understand? So we have to unite. Stop bringing down each other. Stop thinking that you're better than somebody. You're not. We're all equal in God's eyes, and that's all that matters. Even though we have a social ladder, we have a social hierarchy, you know, yes, there's different level to everything, but we are all the same. The same blood that run in you, the same blood that run in me. When you stab me with a pen or stab me with a knife, I bleed the same like if I stab you with a pen or I stab you with a knife. So we are all equal. Stop thinking that you're less than somebody because they're probably out there and they're doing and making money, or they're on top of their A game. Stop thinking yourself less than those person. You are equal. You can go on your game. Probably your talent is not that person's talent. You can go and get what you want. Just put your mind, and you have to be dedicated. Another thing to add to that, we as human beings, this is not even excluded to women alone, or you know, we need to work hard for everything that we want in life. It sounds cliche, but at the end of the day, sometimes even I am guilty of this. I feel like I want to just, get very comfortable in my position. Then I have to remember, what was the aim of all this, of my life? What is the purpose of my life? We have to work hard no matter what we do. Even if we're rich or we're poor, we have to work hard. But the work is different for everybody. Probably you have to work mentally or you have to work physically. It is still work. And don't watch your neighbor because the neighbor is working two years and she buy a car, and you working 10 years and you don't even have a bicycle. It doesn't matter. You stay focused on what you want. Cause we are equal, but we are not the same. We're different. We're different beings. And what God have in store for you might be 10 years, might take 10 years, and what God have in store for your neighbor might take 2 years. And you never know. You never know. Probably what He has in store for you is so big and massive, He has to make you wait. So sometimes, guys, it's not everything that it's not every time that we wait that means that is something bad. We have to just keep on pushing, never give up. That's one of my motto. That's one of my mantra. Never give up. No matter what. Never give up. Believe in yourself, because it starts with you. When you believe in yourself, people will start believing in you, because there will just be a light shining from you, and then it will attract persons. think of it like you're in a dark room. There's no light whatsoever, probably no windows or door to open up. And then there's a light shining from within you, and there are several persons in that room. Automatically person will start to be attracted with you, because this is a room of darkness and you're the source of light that everybody wants. You understand what I'm saying? So guys, don't ever give up on yourself and believe in yourself no matter what. Yes guys, so last and ending, I want to thank all my supporters for helping me. I want to say thank you to Daphne Bell daughter. She sent me $100 to help me out for this week, so I'm very thankful for that. Um, yes, a part of that I'm going to be giving to my work and travel program, because you guys know that I'm going to be going on a work and travel program to help me pay for my other 2 years at the University of the West Indies. Sorry. And guys, I can't do my exam if my school fee is not paid. So I will be out of the course if I don't get to pay my school fee. So guys, I'm trying my best to pay my school fees, so I'm not in any problem and any stress when it comes to next year. That will be next school year, not the immediate next year, like January. No, that's another semester. So next year, which will be starting in September, the school year starting in August, September. Yes, around that time. Yeah, that's what I will be doing here too. So I will be doing 2 years at Mona. So yeah, I am trying to work out the money to pay for my those 2 years. And guys, I believe in myself, and thank you guys for believing in me again. Guys, you guys make me so happy. Like, you don't understand. Like, you guys are my family. You guys are my family. And I can't wait to like meet some of you guys, you know. And if you see me on the road sometime, sometime I might look angry because the sun hot or something. I'm not angry. I'm a very humble person. You can come to me, you can talk to me, you can say hi, whatever, whatever, and I will respond. I will not shame you. I'm not that type of person, guys. Mm-mm. So guys, thank you for watching to the end of the video. Thank you so much. Mwah. Have a great day.